Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 17 of Direwolf20's Age of Engineering series. Today, I'd like to get to work on improving this base that I have. This so-called base. I've gotten a lot of comments on YouTube about like how ugly the base is and how it's the standard Direwolf 9x9. It's like, I'm not a good builder, you guys know that. I try, sometimes. I haven't tried yet because mostly my focus has been around teching up through the ages. However, what I would like to do today is start organizing my power. So here's what I want to work on. As a joint effort, I'm going to, I'm at 47 empowered Restonia crystals. I've calculated that I need 64 of these if I want to make the vibrant capacitor, okay? So I need 2 more sets of redstone block versions of this. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm waiting for a little bit more power to kick in right up here. We've got a million stored in there. This guy's cooking. This guy's cooking. While that's waiting, what I'd like to do is clear out a basement area. Replace this floor with something like some fancy wood. Maybe replace the walls with some kinds of fancy smooth stone. Couple plans around that area. Just grabbing a few pieces of coal to help augment this. I've been processing coal, or I've been processing ores over here. You can see I'm crushing gold. I went mining again between episodes. Holy cow, I have so much backlog of ore to process. I've actually expanded this chest. So that's told me right now that I really need to get off my butt and automate ore processing. So plans: set up a basement, get power gen and storage down there, get a vibrant capacitor that can store 25 million RF. I'm cooking up some energetic alloys with some conduit binder to get tier 2 energy conduits, which can transfer 5,120 RF a tick. That should be pretty good for now. We can get these upgraded to, these guys later down the line. But right now, I think like this would be the way to go, right? So that's pretty cool. So I want to get all this done, and then I want to clean up some of this wiring, because right now this wiring has been my best option. But once I have, the basement cleaned out, then we can run wiring underground, and it'll look a little bit less messy. We'll still have some of this wiring going on, just not as much, if that makes sense. So that's pretty cool. This, by the way, he's probably run out of power by now because I disconnected his power a long time ago. We've been getting lots of coal dust. I don't know how much more we need, but we'll figure it out. Definitely, though, like I said, want to make the base look a little bit nicer. So we'll replace some of the walls. I'll do a lot of that off camera. But let me start digging out a basement first. So that'll be step 1. Let's get a basement cleared out for this place. And do we have anything like an elevator? We've got the elevator from RF Tools, but in order to make a machine frame, we need end rods. So we can't make an elevator from RF Tools. Man, you know what I would love to do? I'd love to just install like a basic elevator mod, because I'm a fan of like the cool like jump up and down elevators. Maybe I'll go grab that real quick too. So I'm gonna clean out the basement, get an elevator mod, and we'll come right back to set that up. All right, guys, getting a little progress done here. So I know, and I'm hesitant to even say this, but I know this is the same block that I used in my Let's Play series. I know that. And I hope that that's not a concern for you guys. I looked at the different types of wood and decided, you know what? This is the one I like. And it's the one I like. So, sorry. I don't know. Does that bother you guys that it's the same style of wood? Like, I know one of the complaints that people tend to have is that, like, my buildings always look the same. But really, my channel's more about playing with the mods, because that's what I enjoy doing. So that's a thing. I did, by the way, install a little something. An elevator mod. Sweet. So I need 8 pieces of wool to get an elevator going. And can you get me wool? You can get me string. I mean, I guess that's good enough, right? So I have enough of this stuff. Zoinks. That'll do. I mean, I did have string already, I know that, but I didn't want to use all my string. And then a couple ender pearls, which, hey, I should have a lot of, because I have an enderman farm. Yeah, that's what's up. Cool. So I made myself a little elevator, just to make life a little bit easier on myself. So I can stick one here. And one here, and then I can jump to go up and shift to go down. Awesome. I love it. Cool. All right, so that looks good. So basically what I'm doing right this moment is replacing my floor with some wood instead of grass, and setting up my basement a little bit, as you can probably tell. So that's looking pretty good. You're still chewing up cobble, which is nice. You are going to continue to do some stuff and things, which is good. Let's clear out... there. Nice. Does that look better? I hope. You guys like? Made another one of these, by the way. Nice. One more block's worth, and we will have enough empowered Restonia crystals to make a capacitor. How's this thing doing? 176,000 RF. You've got 800,000. All right, so we're close to the point where we should have the ability to make one more of those blocks. But, hey, I've got a decent floor going on. This is a nice dark area that's going to... What broke you? That's funny. Gonna need to light this area up a little bit, obviously. Let's get this thing broken for a sec. What just happened? So that was something of a dire derp. I did not expect this thing. He should have broken a 3x3 plane, and these were above that. So in what way should you have broken this drawer? The answer is in no way should that drawer have been broken. Good times. Not. Gonna fix it. Gotta fix it. Gotta fix it. I gotta get that drawer back. I don't even know where the drawer went, or the chest. I don't even see him sitting there. That is weird. That shouldn't... Oh, they're there. Cool. Alright, back in a sec. Alright, all fixed. Cool. Well, that was exciting. So that's good. Let's get some lighting down here. And this basement will serve as usual. And I mean, yeah, I know it's as usual, but that's the way things go, guys. As usual, this will serve to kind of be an area where I will have power gen going on. Is that well lit enough? So. I just want to make sure there's no, like, hey, mobs can spawn in here darkness spots, but it looks like there totally are. And we're going to have to do something better with lighting anyway at some point, but that's enough such that it's bright enough. Torches are not perfectly laid out, but they'll live for now. So that's cool. Let's put... I would like to have stone bricks around here. And maybe soon I'll pick like a stone brick texture from Chisel and Bits. That'll look nicer. Cool. Alright, so that's good. You're at... Nice. A decent amount. Let's get... I'm going to continue working on the floor in a minute, but I want to get the capacitor going. So 9 of you, 1 of you. Garnet. Resonating. Can you tell I've done this a few times? I hear Enderman outside. They're probably not happy that I captured their buddies and I'm spawning them mercilessly. You hear him? He's yelling at me through the wall. Alright, I should have enough power, all told. to make that. So with that in mind, right, we're going to need we're going to need 16 of these, right? So we're going to need 32 enriched gold and 32 copper electron tubes. So we're going to need more redstone ingots as well, which algorithm separators apparently can make if I just put redstone into there, which is kind of neat. Like, that's a, I think, quicker way to get those. Actually, I don't know if it's quicker. It's cheaper, that's for sure. How fast is that? Not terribly long. And then we're going to need... We're out of gold. Not really. And we need the division one for this, right? Scientific calculator. I think it's that and that, or is it the other way? Enriched gold. Oh, it is the addition one. Oh, cool. I was mistaken. There's eventually a calculator that can do all the functions, but I think it's expensive in this pack. So I said I need 32 of these. I know, I hear those zombies outside. Thank you, zombies. I could be macerating more ingots at this point. You're done. So that's what I need for that. We're going to need more clear glass from environmental tech. So we're going to need 16-ish of that. Because I think it's 1 per crafting operation. Cool. So that's that. That's that. We'll have the empowered Restonia crystals in a sec. We'll see. Well, yeah, no, I think we only need half as many. We don't need 16. We need half as much. And we're going to need thickened glass, though. Should need about 8 thickened glass. These guys should go together. We'll make the 16, because I did that anyway. I would like there to be less mob noises around. Hi. Shh. Quiet. I'm crafting here. Thank you. Looks like it's dawn anyway. That's the point where you guys stop making so much noise. Please. So we'll do that. We'll do this. You guys... Wow, that was good. That's nice. And then a bunch of copper. Let's just throw like a stack in there and we'll see. Gonna need more copper. Never mind, you. Alright, so more copper it is. And we got more of that dust too, which is neat. Algorithm separator, very nice. So are you cooking? Disabled by redstone, that's right. I can put that redstone signal like on top or something after we get the wiring rearranged. So that should be cool. And now you should have close to enough to be able to make the things that I need. I think that's getting there. One more set. Oh, so close. So close. One more set and then I'm good. But I should have enough copper over here now to do that. Nice. Okay. That'll do. I'm going to turn you off for the time being. and then we can move that thing later. So that's good. So we've got that, and then all we need is the empowered Westonia crystals. So I should now have enough to make 16 capacitors. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. Cool. Now we're going to need some vibrant alloys and some coal dust, which shouldn't be too big a deal because I should actually have most of that already done. So if I want to convert all these, I was cooking vibrant alloys earlier. I may not have quite enough. We'll see. Close. Close. We're going to need a bit more vibrant alloys. That's good. So we'll cook that up. And then we're going to have to convert some of those, remember, to these guys. All right, so we'll be back in a sec when this is all done processing. All right, dudes, 4 octadic capacitors. Dun, 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 dun. That is cool. One more vibrant alloy is going to be needed here. I'm pretty sure I've only got a few nuggets worth, but I'd need an emerald because in order to make this, we're going to need a vibrant crystal, which needs an emerald surrounded by vibrant alloy nuggets. At this point, I'm also cooking up the electrical steel that I need, but we're like suffering for power. What else is new? And it's actually like a lot of power to spawn one of these dudes. We're at 50%, and it's killing it. Like, it's going to be a few minutes before that power is sufficient to spawn another batch of Endermen. Which is why we're doing all this, because powers are choke it right now. We're stuck on power situations. Like, we're in bad shape with power. You guys are actually refilling your cells, which is good. I want you to keep doing that. But yeah, we're pretty much out of power on this thing. That's funny. So back in a minute when we're in better shape power-wise. There we go. Got my last ender pearl that I need for this. So that'll cook. Over here, we can put stuff away. Store what experience I have. You are going. Going. Nice. So this to this to this to this to this to this. And that should be everything we need to get a vibrant capacitor. Beautiful 25 million RF per tick. How cool is that? The answer, extremely cool. So right about here is where I think I'm gonna pop this dude. Pop. And he's like good to go, right? So what I'm gonna do is set up some energy conduits coming out of there. And remember, they can go in and out, right? So they can transfer power both directions, which is cool. What I think I'm gonna do, so we have a lot of stuff to rearrange. So let's start breaking down. Right? So we're gonna want to rearrange a lot of this, to be honest with you. Let's just get going. Glass. I might want a little bit of just to replace this dude. That's the same type, right? Yeah. Cool. What if, and here's a question, right? I'm not legitimately sure of the answer, but can I run this out the bottom? Right? Is that an option for us? So if we ran like that, right? And we had an MV wire connector here. And it probably doesn't even need to be MV, to be totally honest with you. But since we've got the MV stuff ready anyway, you to you, will you be getting power? Is that going to work? You are. Look, 75 RF a tick. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. So that's good. So that tells me that we can do that. And we can put these guys here, and that'll be good. So that's power flowing in from that guy, right? Now, in the basement itself, we're going to want to probably relocate this whole setup. So you are all getting rather full on stuff. So let's clean up inventory for a sec real fast. You guys can go back in here. The coal I'll hang on to because that's about to go back into something else. But you can go away. And ender pearls can go away. And that's probably good for now. Right? So fermenting barrel, you're coming with me. Canola press, you're coming with me. Right? All this good stuff. LV wire relays and connectors and MV connectors and relays, all that stuff I probably don't need right now either. The canola I'll move in a minute. I'll make a chest transporter for. And this guy can stay for the moment where he is, right? But the hoppers and everything will move in a sec. Cool. So let's imagine that at some point we're going to have a 3x3-ish of coal generators right here. Not coal. Oil. Right? A little dire wiry, but that should be fine. Cool. So now you're getting what? 173, which makes sense because this does 100 and that does 73. Perfect. And if we really wanted to, we could even have our coal gen here, which kind of augments a little bit of our power. Cool. Now you're going at, I think it's another 80, right? So, really only 30? Okay, cool. I thought you did more than that, but I must be wrong. But that's cool. Okay, I like that. Might want to tweak this a little bit just to have it not so derpy wire-wise, but we'll change it in a minute. Maybe we'll change it now. Do I have my Yeta wrench on me still? I do. It's at points like this where I miss things like flight. You know, the simple things in life. You probably went into my inventory. Yeah, you did. Here to here. Good. That looks good. Cool. Okay, so that works, and that looks pretty nice, actually. And then the rest of that can be hidden behind walls a little bit. Nice. All right, so with that set up, let's prepare where we're going to have oil production. So we've got the one fermenting barrel, or two, and we've got the canola press. Right, this guy needs a little bit of power. And having some wiring down here might not be a bad idea. For some things. Especially if it's like LV type stuff that's needed. Because LV's pretty good. We have a decent amount of MV though. We're going to have a lot of MV stuff. So we could probably stick with that. Right? So I'm trying to remember exactly how many fermenting barrels to a canola press was ideal. I don't exactly remember. You're not that hard to make more of. Can we make another one of these? Just an Inuri crystal? I think that's a good idea. Let's make a third and see how it does. Just a few of you. Inventory issues are my biggest problem right now. Just some sticks. I think I should be able to make sticks out of that, right? Nice. So 3 fermenting barrels now. let's put them... So we'll have like a press that automatically goes into fermenting barrels on all 3 sides, because remember that automatically outputs. We'll have an MV wire relay in here somewhere that can run to that. So let's have an MV wire connector here. Yeah, that sounds cool. And then if we need to have more, we can, right? So we'll continue to use MV connectors and relays and stuff a bit. So that's good, right? Boom. And you can start cannoling up. Cool. And we're going to need like a input chest at some point. We'll figure that out, right? But that should be cool. And everybody should be good there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, and you're already processing. Good, 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 good. Let's move... This is going to be a lot of a mess to move, but let's get a chest transporter. And we will get ready to pick this dude up. I should have broken that before I picked up my chest. So where do we want this? That hurts. I should have planned this out before I picked up this chest. We're just gonna have to move the chest again. So where could I put the chest for the chest transporter? I mean, I could put it like here, but I think that looks ugly. Thinking... Wonder if you'll output to a fermenting barrel under you. So if I grabbed a bucket's worth of oil, and I grabbed a stack of canola. Look at that, it does. Cool. So what I could have is something like this. Oh, I can't even jump. You are the worst. That works. I like that, right? And then these 3 can feed into that machine using conduits, which I'll set up. Why not now? Let's do 32 of you, right? That should be a decent amount of glass. 12 will get you 3 or 4, I forget. 12 will get you 3. So what I should do is 36, so let's get 4 more. And while that's cooking, yeah, none of my machines are going to get power at this moment, but we're going to fix that in a few. Because now all these wires are worthless, literally, at this point. But that's okay. We'll fix it in a minute. All right, so got these guys ready to go. The way I was thinking of running it would be like this. Connect you, and then we can run this along the wall back here. Boom. And you should be getting plenty of oil now. Nice. Now imagine that we'll eventually have, you know, a handful more oil generators, and that'll be good. So that should be cool. So we should be getting a decent amount of RF per tick income here. Good. So what I'm going to do now, or at least between episodes for a few minutes, is make myself a quick and dirty axe. Because I learned the lesson of breaking this floor using something that was a broadaxe. That was a bad lesson to learn. Wasn't that big a deal, though. Cool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean things up between now and the next episode. So I will run power either underground using either MV wire connectors like this stuff or conduits from Ender.io. Does that sound cool? Now, some of these things, like you, are going to still need power from the top, right? So we might wind up... You think you would reach over to here? Connection's obstructed. What if I just broke that block? Would you be cool? Yeah, you would. Nice. I might leave it open. I might not. We'll see. But I could just run power up straight up here, right? Through the floor. So we could have like that to here, and that would be cool. So I might do that, and then that can distribute power out to there, and these guys, and all that good stuff. We'll see. But all these things are going to get replaced. Like I said, either underground or above ground. Or, you know, all underground, but either with these wire connectors or enhanced energy conduits. Enhanced energy conduits, I don't have quite as many of yet, so we'll probably hold off on those. But what I might wind up doing is, you know, well, I'll figure it out. And you'll see next episode what it looks like. Does that sound cool? So for now, Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and do some more cool stuff down here. All right, guys, for now, take it easy.